for Enos.
Yeah, for Enos. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Hopefully we can get to the actual spellcasting part sooner rather than later.
How can I serve the community?
Speak to the other magicians. They will give you tasks. I will oversee your work, and when you have fulfilled your duties adequately, you will receive permission to enter the library to study the word of Enos.
Do you have an assignment for me?
Yes, there is indeed something you can do for the community. The novices' chambers could do with a good sweeping. Take care of that.
But that will take forever.
Then you'd better start right away, hadn't you?
Ah, shit. Magicians should have robes.
What's your job here?
I prepare the paladins for their fight against evil.
What is evil?
Evil is everywhere. It is the power of Beliar, the eternal adversary of Enos. It is the all-encompassing blackness which seems to blot out the light of Enos forever. Beliar is the lord of darkness, of hate, and of destruction. Only those among us in whose hearts burns the holy fire of Enos will bear the radiant light of Enos into the world and banish the darkness.
But there are only magicians and novices living in the monastery.
That is correct, in contrast to our community which honors the word of Enos. The paladins honor the great deeds of our Lord above all else. We are the representatives of Enos, but the paladins are his warriors, who go into battle in his name and increase his glory.
Is there anything you can teach me?
I am an expert in the magic of ice and the magic of thunder. I can teach you their power. However, I only instruct magicians.
Is there anything I can do for you, Master?
For me? No. I do not require your help. Pray rather for the well-being of the warriors of Enos, who have gone to the Valley of Mines.
Enos be with you. What can I do for you?
What are you doing here?
I am praying to Enos that he strengthen my arm and my will. Thus I am armed against all dangers and shall destroy all his enemies in order to do him honor.
What enemies?
All those who oppose the will of Enos, whether they be human-born or summoned creature.
Why aren't you with the other paladins?
It may seem unusual that I am here. However, we paladins also serve the magicians, for they preach the will of Enos. We paladins are warriors in the name of Enos. His will is our law. At the moment, I am waiting for new orders from the magicians.
And do you already have new orders?
Until then, I still have time to find strength in prayer.
Can you go through a few exercises with Babo?
Why doesn't he ask me himself?
I think he's shy.
I see. Good. If it means so much to him, I shall train with him every morning for 2 hours. We begin at 5 o'clock. Tell him that. May Enos illuminate your path. You have prayed for my brethren. I want to thank you for that. Tell me what I can do for you.
Let me share your fighting experience.
When you fight, always make sure that no one can attack you from behind. May Innos illuminate your path.
We got 2% to 2 handed weapon fighting. Yay!
I need access to the library.
Well, I cannot grant you access. For that, you must first fulfill your tasks. But I can help you. Go to Master Iskaroth and talk to him. I have heard that he needs help, and I would go to him, but I pass this task on to you. May Innos illuminate.
That's no secret. Those are all just rumors.
Wasn't Iskaroth the one outside?
I couldn't get away with that. That'll only cause more trouble.
The one there in the temple. Or shrine. Whatever.
Hey! Sergio sent me. I've taken over his task. So what is it?
A dark wolf has been roaming the area recently. Track it down and kill it. May Innos watch over you always.
So... I have to assume that the wolf is not available for killing till you actually get the quest. Maybe it's as simple as trying to walk out of here and stumbling into one. Is that it? That'd be a warg of some kind. I have no idea, are we able to take him or not? No, it's just a black wolf. Easy peasy. Though the fighting experience and it's a totally waste of time.
Hey! I've killed the wolf.
Good work, novice. You are a brave man. But now return to the monastery and go about your duties.
Yeah, 100 experience. So, and 60 for the wolf. Yeah, we still need 1005 experience points to get a level up. Maybe I would have the means to kill one of these scavengers at least. You know, sooner or later we'll come back and kill the rest. Don't want to focus on that now. So, sweeping the floors, I guess. Exciting gameplay in the world of Gothic 2. Floor sweeping.
Do you have an assignment for me?
You novices have worked hard lately, and those who work a lot shall eat a lot too. I'm giving you a key to the larder. You'll find some mutton sausages there. Distribute them among the novices, but fairly. Once you've done that, you can come see me again.
Okay. I think we already have a broom.
You already know what I think. That was no big deal. Those are all just rumors.
What? What exactly happened? How are you supposed to sweep? Seriously.
Sweeping all the chambers will take forever. Sweeping all the chambers will take forever. Sweeping all the chambers will take forever.
Maybe we can make a deal with someone.
Hey, you!
What do you want?
Those are all just rumors.
I'm new here.
So I see. If you still don't have any work, talk to Parlin. He'll assign you some.
Deals out fair punishment.
What are you planting here?
We're trying to grow healing plants that Master Neoras can use to brew potions.
I'm staying out of it.
What happened between you and Babo?
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Let's get something straight. I shall go my own way, the way that Innos foreordained for me. I won't allow anyone to stand in my way, and certainly not that simpleton Babo.
That's nothing new. Path of virtue is long and rocky. No one must violate the divine order.
Innos alone knows which path we shall take.
My family has always stood highly in Innos's favor, and nothing about that is going to change.
Couldn't get away with that. You don't have to ask me that. It had to happen sooner or later. So it says in the scriptures. The things I could tell you. Nothing's ever gonna change that.
What can I do for you, brother?
Why aren't you working?
I am permitted to study the teachings of Innos. I seek wisdom in his words. One day, he would choose me. And then, I shall take the test of magic and enter the circle of fire.
How can I study the scriptures?
You must gain access to the library. However, Master Parlin will only give you the key if you have first finished your duties.
Who are the chosen?
The novices whom Innos has ordained to take the test of magic. He who passes it is accepted into the ranks of the Magicians of Fire.
How can I be chosen?
You have no influence on that. Innos alone chooses his novices, and the High Council announces his will.
What is the test of magic?
A test which is announced by the High Council to all chosen novices. It is an assignment in which faith and cleverness are put to the test. All the chosen novices take part, but it is only possible for one of them to complete it successfully.
So it says in the scriptures.
Okay.
Path of virtue is long, rocky.
Hey, you!
May Enos elude.
Okay.
That's just what I said.
Only Enos
I
decides
prayed for the
when we're
paladins.
You have done well.
You have to feel sorry
Now
for the
go
poor
back to
guy.
doing your work.
You don't have to tell me that.
That's nothing new.
Hmm. Mr. Broom.
Those are all just
Not sure what exactly is required of me.
Sweeping all the chambers will take forever.
So it says in the scriptures.
Sweeping all the chambers will take forever.
It seems to be implying that I should probably try to find another way to do things. This is clearly a magician's room.
I used to say that myself.
Same here.
I used to say that myself.
That's totally obvious.
I've got no time for things like that.
Is there any way I can help you?
Could have told me
No.
that before.
I've been delivered up to the mercy of... It had to happen sooner or later.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
This isn't a library, is
get
it?
away
This
with that.
temple?
You don't have to ask me
You dare to address me, novice?
So don't talk to these guys.
that. You already know what I think.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
What are you...
We're trying to grow.
Yes.
No idea. You tell me.
Who told you that?
He really should have known better.
I talked to Sergio. He's going to train with you every morning for 2 hours, starting at 5 o'clock.
Thanks. What an honor for me. If you want, I'll also show you the secrets of combat.
No idea. You tell me.
I'm ready for training.
200 weapons, yeah.
I'm supposed to sweep the novices' chambers.
You've saddled yourself with a lot of work there. You know what? I'll help you. You'll never finish that alone. But I really need a Fist of Wind spell scroll. You know, I got lucky and was allowed to read a book about it. And now, naturally, I want to try the spell. So get me the spell scroll and I'll help you.
He really should have known better.
Nobody ever asked.
Well, I have it.
He really should have known.
About the spell scroll.
Do you have a Fist of Wind spell for me?
No, not...
Then I'll wait until...
Was it even an option if I don't have it?
I'll never get this open without the right key.
No business there. So,
Why haven't I heard about this before?
hopefully this unlocks itself. So, can I talk to you?
Better watch out.
We could buy it. In theory, we don't have the money to buy it though.
I always act in the name of Innos.
There's at least one master still here. And there's a larder here, so some kind of sausages.
Hey, you!
What? What's wrong? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an extremely complicated experiment?
I didn't mean to disturb you.
You already have. Well, what do you want?
Have you got work for me?
Yes, I need plants for my experiments. We raise plants ourselves, but we're all out of fire nettles. 7 blossoms should do. Bring me those. Oh, something else. I'm missing a recipe for creating magic potions. If you find it, I would be very grateful.
Can I learn from you?
I do not instruct novices. If someday you are accepted into the Circle of Fire, then I can show you how to create powerful potions.
So, missing recipe. Need to go to the larder. I think we might want to pick out the weeds in the courtyard too. Maybe basically try to help each other out a little bit. Not sure if that'll work, but it doesn't seem like too much of a fuss either. Wine. Yeah, sheep sausages. 14.
A few lockpicks would be helpful.
Okay. I have no intention of picking that lock. I do intend to follow the rules. Might be exceptions, but definitely exceptions. Okay, that's the recipe.
Hey! About your recipe, I found it.
Good. I was afraid it was lost for good. Here, take this magic potion as a sign of my gratitude.
I've got some fire nettles for you.
Excellent. I can work with that. Take this Fist of Wind spell scroll for your help.
Excellent, so far so good. We need to give sausages to people. Important jobs, without a doubt. Because there's no
You are not
yeah. Apparently there's no lunch time or anything in this monastery. You're not a novice. Okay. 12 sausages. Surely I can eat one myself too, but let's give them to others first.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
No one has agreed to help you so far, huh? I'll help you. Only if you find at least one other person to join in.
Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like this is not to be sneezed at.
Okay, we can get the sweeper's aid.
Here, have a sausage.
Oh, mutton sausage is great. They taste the best. Come on, give me another sausage.
Then I won't have enough left for the others.
You have one sausage too many anyway. Namely, the one for you. And what's a sausage among friends? Come on, I'll give you a fire arrow spell scroll for it.
No, I won't do that.
Man, you're one of those people who are very particular about everything, huh?
About the spell scroll.
Do you have a Fist of Wind spell for me?
Here's the spell scroll you wanted.
That's good. Then I'll help you clean the chambers.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Yeah. Basically, giving out food. That's there's a good system to dividing that to make sure you are not basically the people who give the food are not giving out too much for people. Is that they basically eat what's left. So if they don't share the portions according to how they're supposed to be shared, they're the one who aren't gonna eat anything.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Am I the only one helping you?
No, I've already got some help.
Then I'm in.
So that's 2. Not sure how many we need, but it's 50 experience every time we get someone to join in, so
Things I could tell you.
speak the weeds.
That'll only cause more trouble.
The other novices,
Never change.
I mean,
That's nothing new. I used to say that myself.
is that it?
Can't go on like this forever. No idea. You tell me.
Now let's ask
They'll
Mr.
act in the
Wheatpeter
name of
here.
Enos.
Hey,
Been there, done that.
how about a delicious mutton sausage?
I wouldn't say no to that. Thanks.
Really should have
That's
known
just
better.
what I needed.
Mm-mm.
Can't go on like this forever.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Been there,
Hey.
done that.
I'd do it, but I'm really busy.
Nobody ever asks me. Path of virtue is long, rocky. There have been all kinds of.
See with what?
That's no
Here, I've got a mutton sausage for you.
Sheep sausage, sheep cheese, sheep milker. It's getting so I can't stand the sight of it.
So, do you want the sausage or not?
Oh, give it here already.
Better watch out who you tell that to.
What are you planning?
We're trying to grow.
It's as easy as that. As if I don't have enough problems.
Hey, you!
Can't rely on that. Nobody ever
I'm
asks
busy distributing sausages.
Thanks.
Been
Hopefully
there,
that
done
won't be the last sausage I get around here.
Can't go on like this forever.
Ah,
That was no big deal.
you wish. Okay, I saw novices here. Yeah, it's got sausage in it.
Hey! How about a delicious mutton sausage?
I wouldn't say no to that. Thanks. That's just what I needed.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Oh dear. You just got here and you let them make you do the sweeping already? Console yourself. It was exactly the same with me when I first got here. And that's why I'm going to help you. It would be ridiculous if we couldn't handle it.
Okay, this is helpful.
Can't rely on that.
I'm busy distributing sausages.
So you work for Gorax, huh? All right. Pass the sausage, then.
No.
Hey, you! Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like this is not to be sneezed at.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Sure, I'll help. We novices have to stick together. One hand washes the other. I just need 50 gold pieces because I still have to pay Parlan.
Maybe later. Right now, I can't afford it.
Where are the rest of the novices? Have I really given it to everyone here? I think there was at least one guy here doing work.
Hey! Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like...
I need help.
Forget it. I don't have time for that.
How about it?
I wouldn't say no.
Okay, 3 novices left.
I need help.
Hey, I...
Still, that's not too bad. I think we've given one to everyone here. Not you, though.
Hey,
That was no big deal.
I've got this mutton sausage here.
Oh man, fantastic. Finally another delicious mutton sausage.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Ah. There are the 2 novices that are left.
That's nothing new.
You are someone I already asked for help, aren't you? Still, where the hell are the remaining novices?
It's no secret. You have to feel sorry. Deals out fair punishment.
I do intend to give every... well, maybe I can eat one myself.
Do you really think?
Okay, I don't actually... I can't offer him a sausage if I've offered him a sausage already.
You already know what I think. I'm
Are
staying out.
there any other novices here? Gold chalice? No. Where the hell are the rest of the novices?
I'm staying out of it. He ever asked?
What is this?
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Yeah, what is it? Don't particularly want to pay 50 gold. Yeah, who the hell still lacks sausage? Ah. At least one, because there's 2 missing. Even if we assume one is just me, we're gonna need one on top of that. Well, we know there's a novice in the city, but surely I don't have to go to the city to feed a sausage to someone. You are a novice, aren't you?
Would you like a sausage?
Ah, delicious that. Thank.
And I eat it myself. Where's my sausage? No, there's 2 sausages left, which means there is a novice still left that hasn't had his sausage. Okay, on the positive side, if someone hasn't had the sausage, you can just talk to the man.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Yeah, nothing special. I know one is in the city, but surely I don't have to do that. Surely that'd be silly. cannot be you. It's not there. Given to the two guys in there. Probably given one to you. Don't have 50 gold to give to one other guy. Who the hell is lacking in sausage?
Do you really
Hey, you!
things I could tell you?
There aren't that
Hey.
many places here.
There's more, believe me. You should have known better.
Maybe there's one outside then.
All over
Hey,
again.
you!
Wait. What the hell is he sweeping here then?
Same old thing all over again.
So we basically need one more novice, or alternatively we can sweep one room ourselves, maybe.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
We should have 2 brooms at least. There it is. I wonder if we really need to sweep this. Isn't
Innos deals out fair punishment.
No one
isn't
must violate the divine order.
room for novices though, is
That
it?
was no big deal.
Once again. So there would be a guy in every other room but this already sweep. Not gonna sweep here for long. I just want to know if it's good enough for the master. Not the nuts.
I always act in the name of Innos.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
About the novices' chambers.
Indisputably. It is not a simple
That was
task,
no big deal.
but with
I never would have thought.
At the moment it looks certainly like we would have
Wait a
to
minute.
pay.
That'll only cause more trouble.
That's no
Ah.
secret.
You have to be the last novice.
Hey, you! Here, have a sausage, brother.
Good of you to think of me. Usually, I am forgotten. You could let me have another sausage.
Forget it. I won't have enough then.
Hey, one sausage. Nobody will notice that. You'll get something for it. I know a place where some fire nettles grow. If you take them to Neras, he'll surely give you the key to the library. What do you say?
I don't think so. We already did that. But
No, forget it.
You want to get in with Gorax, huh? It's always the same with the new novices.
that should be it. We needed the one sausage ourselves.
I've distributed the sausages.
And you have done so fairly. Take these spell scrolls of healing and go back to your work.
Do you have another assignment for me?
Yes, As you know, we make an excellent wine here, and we sell it too. Orlan, the landlord of the inn, the Dead Harpy, has ordered a shipment. We've agreed to 240 gold pieces for the bottles. Bring him these bottles, but don't let him shortchange you.
Okay, fair enough. Might as well rest a bit before going. I didn't even bother asking more jobs from the others.
Hey.
We are about 300 experience points from the next level, so this is at least will likely produce enough experience for us to learn the first tier of spells, which is basically the useless tier, but at least it's something.
You already know what I think.
Nobody wants to know.
I guess we're good then. We would need a little bit of money to finish the current one.
No one must violate the divine.
50 gold.
I used to say that myself.
I sort of feel like with Agon we could have possibly made some kind of a deal.
I always act in
I need help.
Hey, I...
Been there, done that.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Hey.
Okay, let's deliver the wine. I'm hoping we might get a little bit of money ourselves, so we could pay the final sweeper so we could finish the job. Maybe you can sweep it yourself. You sweep it long enough, but I don't want to do it. So we could also sell our treasure, but I don't want to do that. Not yet, not for something like this. I'm expecting some trouble here, but is it someone wants the wine, or is it he tries to cheat us? I don't recall how much money we need to ask anyway. 240. Should be simple enough.
I used to say that myself.
I'm bringing the wine from the monastery.
Excellent. That's what I've been waiting for. I've already agreed on the price with Master Gorax. I'll give you the 100 gold coins straight away.
Yeah, done that.
Will it ever change?
Are you trying to pull a fast one? The price is 240 gold coins.
So, Gorax warned you, did he? All right. Well, maybe the two of us can do a bit of business. Look, I'll give you 100 gold pieces for the wine. You tell Gorax that I pulled the wool over your eyes, and you'll get 4 spell scrolls from me.
Is it really true?
It had to happen sooner or later.
Hey, just give me the 240 gold coins.
You don't want to do business, huh? All right. Here's the gold.
There's nothing you can do about it.
I'm not screwed. I'm just as in Gothic 1, I want to be straight and loyal to my brotherhood. Here's was the Swamp Cult, here it is the Brotherhood of the Fire Wizards. I'll certainly screw over everyone else, no problem, steal from them, kill them, murder them, whatever, but not anyone from the Brotherhood. I'll also view this loyalty toward the Brotherhood as pretty severely. It's a voluntary commitment you make. You don't have to do it, and you can walk out of it if you don't like it, but if you... So I don't feel I need to accept a lot of excuses. If someone doesn't want to leave as one of the brothers, they are free to leave. It's not a mandatory thing you have to stay a part of. But what's this? Stone tablet. Well, we can never have too many stone tablets. I'm sort of hoping that someone will tell me about the stone tablets in general at some point, and then we can decide where we want to start sticking them. Clearly we have to be able to learn the skill to read them from somewhere, otherwise we can't take advantage of the better ones. Oh crap. What is that? Some kind of animal? I mean an actual creature we can face, or is it just random noises?
No one must violate the divine order.
I went to see Orlan.
And? Did you get the 240 gold coins?
I've got the gold.
Excellent. You're really useful. Take this spell scroll of healing as a reward. Now go and find yourself something else to do.
Yeah, we'll probably need to sell something.
I need a few things.
Key to the portal of the Monastery of Inas. Basically we got it for free, so it had no value. I don't see why I shouldn't take it. We need to sell something, not much though. 24 should do it. Valuable statue of Inas. Don't seem all that valuable to me. Silver candlesticks, they aren't worth that much. Shit. Couple of frying pans. There just aren't enough good options. Silver plates. We have something else of silver. It seems like we have a couple of daggers. Rusty sword. Yep, that'll be enough. Ah, okay.
Had to happen sooner or later.
I never would have thought.
Hey, you! I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Sure, I'll help. We novice. I just need 50 gold pieces.
All right, I'll pay.
Good. Then I'll get started.
Hey, you! About the novices' chambers.
You actually managed to find 4 novices to help you. I think they can now return to their daily work. Well done, novice. You have accomplished the task I set you.
Can I have access to the library?
You have obtained fire nettles for Brother Neras. You have found Brother Neras's recipe. You have vanquished the Black Wolf, which threatened the shrine. You have succeeded in finding 4 novices, and thus cleaned the chambers. You have distributed the food to the novices fairly, as Brother Gorax instructed you. You have sold the wine to Gorax's satisfaction. Yes, you have worked enough. Now it is time for you to study the teachings of Innos. Speak to Master Highglass in the library. I hereby give you the key.
Could have told you that before.
I used to say that myself.
I always act in the name of Innos.
It's the library.
I've got no time for things like that.
Excellent.
What with?
Hey, what can I do for you, novice?
What exactly is your job?
It is my responsibility to train mages in the art of spherical manifestation.
What does that mean?
Well, I teach them how to summon creatures or beings from other states or spheres. This is usually called summoning, although this expression alone is insufficient for the art of calling a servant. Furthermore, I own some interesting spell scrolls which Gorax does not have, but I only make them available to members of the Order.
I've come to read the scriptures.
I understand. If you can ever make some time between your tedious studies, come to me. There is yet another matter for which I could use a discreet novice.
You have an assignment for me?
Yes. It's about this crazy Ignaz. He lives in Corinus and experiments with various potions and healing drafts, but also magic spells. And that's exactly what worries me. I ask myself if his magic is pleasing to Innos. In order to test this, I need some of his spell scrolls. I want you to go into the city and obtain 3 of his spell scrolls for me. But not a word to anyone. Is that clear?
Sure.
Here are 150 gold pieces. That should cover your expenses.
Okay. Wouldn't mind going back to the city. We have still places to loot, things to do there. But if I go back, I certainly would like to go with the magic. But we need to do it as a novice, so that's not gonna happen. The 6th circle. Fire, rain, breath of death. Oh. Ingredients required to create them. The runes. Pitch, sulfur, tongue of fire, coal, black pearl, skeleton bone, black pearl, heart of a stone golem, heart of a demon. Okay, we probably need the heart harvesting for that then. Shit. Goblin bone, troll tusk, yeah. Create a rune, you always require one of the ingredients listed. Oh. Okay, to create a rune, you always require one of the ingredients listed. The user must know the formula for the spell, and he must have a blank runestone and a spell scroll for the desired spell. So blank rune scroll, a desired spell scroll, and one of the ingredients. Only when these prerequisites are fulfilled can he set to work on the rune. I can probably see why still some of the hearts might be useful, because a lot of these require a black pearl, and I'm willing to bet that there is a black pearl in this game. Not so sure there are 2, let alone 3. So it's just easier if you can harvest the parts from something else. Yeah, shrink monster.
Hey! I am Master Highglass, Guardian of the Fire and Keeper of the Knowledge. So Master Parlin has given you permission to study the scriptures. Then it's up to you now to do exactly that. Study, so that you may find enlightenment in the scriptures.
What are you studying, Master?
My research focuses on fire, the power of Enos. It is his gift and at the same time a mighty weapon, and I create runes which contain his power.
Very enlightening. Can you teach me that?
It is Enos who grants the magic. Only to his servants, the magicians of fire, is it given to learn how to wield this power.
Second circle, fireball. We're gonna need a fitch, or pitch actually. It is probably a P now that I look at it closer. From far away, doesn't look like that. Glacier quartz for ice arrow, we have that. Wolf skin for summoning wolf. Wind fist. What is that? Coal probably, but it sort of looked for like coal. Coal. Sleep swamp weed. Easy, yeah. Okay. That gives scrolls a new found value. Excellent. Maybe certain scrolls are individual too, so you can choose to either keep the scroll or change it to a rune. Third circle, medium heal, small firestorm, create skeleton, fear, ice block, ball lightning. Light, fire arrow, small lightning, goblin skeleton, heal light wounds. Need a goblin's bone. Potions of magic power. We probably should learn how to do those. We intend to be a magician. Healing probably is secondary. We can always use healing spells after all. But mana, we have. I think we have to learn how to make mana potions. Test of fire. Though a novice may feel ready to submit to the test of magic, he may not necessarily be chosen. If, however, he has given his decision ample consideration and if he insists, he is accorded the right to demand the test and no magician may deny it to him. But not only must he pass the test of magic, he must also find enlightenment through the fire. If he insists before the High Council, he shall be submitted to the test of fire. The test should challenge the wisdom, strength and dexterity of the novice. Therefore he must pass 3 trials, each of which is set before him by a magician of the High Council, before taking the oath of fire to join the pact with fire. Such is the will of Inas, and so it shall be done. So you can always demand it, even if you're not choosing. Okay, would you please exit then? Fifth circle. Ice wave, large firestorm, summon demon, heal heavy wounds. Yeah, summon demon requires a heart of a demon, so heart harvesting is probably a mandatory business we should learn. That will cost us 3 points. Ah, shit. I think we already did this. Fourth circle, large fireball, lightning, awaken golem. Part of a stone golem. Destroy undead. Holy water, okay. I'd like to finish Karas's quest. That's probably the, if not the final, one of the final quests we have to do as novice. There shouldn't be any fighting involved, just go to the town, find a couple of scrolls needed, 3 from him, and then bring them back. The details. Karas, yeah, he wants me to get him 3 of the spell scrolls Ignace makes and sells. That's pretty much it. So back and forth for no particular reason. Hmm. $3,500 to reach the next level. So we'll probably need about 10 to reach the first tier, which uses up all of our skill points. But and we probably need another 5 to 10 to be able to learn rune making, which is pretty much probably mandatory to getting spells. So we probably are not going to be much of a spellcaster until we get around the 3,500 experience points. I did think money would be a bigger problem, but here it seems money doesn't really buy us anything useful. Harvesting would have been useful, but only for the hearts, not general body parts. There's no point in buying weapons, and armor seems to be provided. Maybe we have to buy a better mage's robe at some point, but it seems like it's at least the basics are provided by the monastery itself, so definitely would build a very different type of character at this point, even though the idea would be the same. Basically, don't waste your points. Now what's done is done. Wouldn't be a blind let's play if we didn't do stupid things in it. Oh, can I talk to you? Any jobs for me? Yep. Just sucking up my money. Yeah, we have to investigate the donation thing at some point too. What does it really get you?
Hey!
Maybe when we have actually a little bit of money. But it's a total side concern. We'll do it at some point if I happen to remember it.
Can you heal me?
Gardeners.
So, 3 scrolls. We're probably going to lose them, but maybe not.
It's not what I heard.
Show me your wares.
We want something cheap. Yeah, transformation spell. Transform into sheep. A scavenger and into a giant rat. Another exciting mission. But again, I feel it probably has to be done when you're still a novice, and it looks like we won't be a novice that long. So at least it's probably better to wrap it up now. And we have 28 gold pieces, so we are a rich man again. Hopefully they'll give me a rune or two at the start, so you don't have to do everything, all the runes yourself, like a firebolt or something that you don't feel like totally useless piece of crap. It'll still take a long time before we can do anything. But on the bright side, our ability should be going up every time we get a level up. No more focusing on weapon abilities. And we have most of our skills. We can sneak around, we can pick locks, although we don't have lock picks, but in theory we can do it. I have to say I prefer the Gothic 1 development system. Basically, you can try a lot of things even if you haven't trained. You're just incredibly unlikely to succeed in them. More to the point, you can build more interesting characters because you can so pick and choose here and there, and you don't need a massive attribute commitment to make things work. But if the lockpicking is dexterity dependent on the success rate, it's basically incredibly useless. Well, it sucks up a lot of resources, money, to be able to do that. Or alternatively, and much more likely, it'll encourage people to basically save before trying and load if they fail, instead of using up a huge amount of lockpicks. So it's another one of those that I don't think it's bad in necessarily theory, but in actuality it encourages very negative gameplay. You can force it in a way in this game, so it randomizes the lock each time you start it. But that's I feel that's sort of pointless, because if you don't want to use randomized locks, you are not going to use it, and if you basically don't mind that you lose lockpicks, you still aren't gonna use it, you just aren't gonna load up. So either way, it's a fairly useless option to have.
Nobody wants to know. It's no secret.
I guess for people who can't who want to play with the randomized but can't help but cheat.
Hey, you!
What? Three of the spell scrolls Ignaz makes and sells. Okay. I did. What's the problem? Seriously, what the fuck is the problem? So... fuck it. Yeah. This is gonna be fun, isn't it?
Hey. Show me your wares.
How exactly is this not good enough? Is it do I need... I do have an Oblivion scroll too, but I don't get what the problem here is.
Instruct me.
What do you...
Maybe mana essence. Learned in alchemy. Yeah, how... Two fire nettles. Yeah. This is fun, isn't it? Try to take a fucking guess what spell scrolls do I have to buy. Oh.
Show me your wares.
We have Oblivion too. So I have no idea what is it that he really wants. I can't afford all that many. These are basically the only scrolls I can afford, so I have no idea. How am I supposed to make this work? Seems that maybe he refers to the Oblivion scrolls. That's 3 Oblivion scrolls. If it's not this, I don't give a shit. I'll end it anyway. I'm not doing this. It should give us... It's nowhere near enough for this amount of scrolls though. It's a hush-hush operation. Definitely not worth the money. I mean, we could get... the scrolls themselves would be useful for us. We could get more by simply selling the scrolls. Yeah, either way. This isn't good enough. I'll just... I don't know what I'll do, because I've already taken the quest, so he's gonna bitch about it if I don't finish it somehow. And it's not like I have any objection to doing it, I wish they would have made sort of immediately clear. It has to be the spell that is unique to him. I don't know how they would have found out anyway at this point. They just tested it. There's nothing in the actual mission log that indicates that they want to test his Oblivion spell and I need to bring in 3 copies of it. Just any basically scroll that he makes. Better get something for this. Yeah, either way, we're ending it here. We did all the novice jobs, at least to my knowledge, so that has to be good enough. And we've studied the scriptures. So we know even if they don't give me permission or say I'm the chosen one, we can demand to be given the trial.
You should have known better.
Path of virtue is long, rocky.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Hey, you! Here are the spell scrolls you wanted.
Well done, my young friend. But now, it is time that you devote yourself to your studies, and take this spell scroll as a reward.
What did we get? Summon wolf. Okay. Not bad. We could make a scroll out of that. Do we have wolf skin? No. So we'd have to go and kill a wolf. No, yes we do. 13.
Hey!
Taste of fire. I wonder if that is it.
I couldn't care less.
You have to demand it.
There have been all kinds of rumors.
I've got no time for things like that.
Yeah, looks like we have to demand it.
As if I don't have
Fine.
enough problems.
So our novice phase is probably going to be fairly short and have to complete the test of fire, whatever that is.